Hello everyone, my name is Man Patel and today I am going to solve LeetCode question number 507, perfect number. So let's understand the question first, and first we will understand what is a perfect number. So a perfect number is a positive integer that is equal to sum of its positive divisor excluding the number itself. So it is simple. The perfect number is a positive integer, means it's if its positive divisor sum is equals to the original number, it is a perfect number. So let's understand what is a divisor. Divisor is of an integer x is integer that can divide x evenly, which completely. So a simple question, a perfect number is a simple positive integer which the all its divisor sum is equal to that number or not. If the sum of its divisor, positive divisor, is equals to its number, then it is a perfect number, and not, then it is not a perfect number. So given an integer n, return true if n is a perfect number, otherwise return false. So let's understand the question more simply by example. Here we are given input num 28. We have to return output true because in explanation you can clearly check that 28, the 1 is divisible by 28, 2 is also divisible by 28, 4 is also divisible by 28, 7 is also divisible by 28, and 14 is also divisible by 28. So after doing sum of this 14, 7, 4, 2, 1, we will get output 28. So we have to return true. You can check in example 2, number 7. We have to return output false because number 1 and 7 is itself divisible. So we have to 1 is only divisible by 7. So 1 is not equals to 7. So we have to return output false. So this is the question. Now let's write this code in C++ language. So first of all, I am going to declare a variable to store sum of all the divisors. So int sum equals to 0. Now we will iterate a loop from 1 to num minus 1 because a perfect number does not include itself. So int I equals to 1, I less than num, because it is clearly mentioned that the number should not include itself. So we are iterating a loop from 1 to num minus 1, increment by 1. Now we are writing if condition, if num divided by I equals to 0, we will store it in sum. So we are going to check if I is divisor of num. Divisor means num is completely divisible by I. So after it get divisible, we will add divisors to sum. So this is the sum will store all the divisors, and after the for loop gets over, we will simply return here sum equals to num, because if sum of divisors equals to original number, then the number is a perfect number. So we are writing here return sum is equals to num. It will check here. Now let's run the code. So as you can see, the test cases that are being added is successfully passed. Let's add another test case by our own side. I am writing here 14. So let's run the code. So here you can see the test case that I have added is also passed. Now let's submit the code. So as you can see, the code is successfully submitted and the runtime of this code is 2111 ms because I have solved this question in O of n time complexity. So thank you everyone.